Okay, so for now we can join our areas and go back to this kind of maybe material preview and go ahead and click this volume box we have here, and we're just going to hide it for now, and we're just going to hide all these lights because it's kind of distracting, and we can hide our background. Okay, now I want you to also go ahead, just hide camera and light, everything. You're going to pick one of your fish to animate. Okay, if you made two. If you didn't make two, then of course whatever. So I'm going to hide fish 1, and I'm just going to work on animating this one. So I'm going to move it here, and I'm actually going to rotate it, as I feel like most of y'all's are going to be this way. Okay, so what we're going to do first is add armature to this fish here. Okay, so we're going to go to add armature, single bone. You want to come here, and where it says viewport display, check in front. That'll bring that bone in front of the fish so that you can always see it. Then you want to go to edit mode, and we're just going to click and drag this down. And you want to get this pretty close to the middle of wherever your tail is going to be. Okay, then I'm going to click on this, press F2 to rename it and change the name to root. I'm going to press Shift A to create a new bone. Move this one over, kind of like right in front of it. And then make this one as tall as this thing here. I'm going to press F2 and name this head. Sorry, torso. I'm going to click here and E to extrude. I'm going to press Y to keep that straight. And then I'm going to press E again to extrude one more time. And I'm going to rename this one to head and this one to nose. Again, that's just pressing F2 to open up those. Okay, I'm going to click back on here. You can see right now I have the head selected and I want the torso one. So I'm going to click on it again, and now you can see I have torso selected. I'm going to press E to extrude that one back and Y and get it to go right about where the tail ends. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the main bone here, right click and subdivide it. If you have a longer fish, you want to do 2 cuts. If you have a shorter one like mine, one's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to click here, and right now I have torso.001. This is torso. This one is the next one, and this one is the next one. So this is technically 1. This would be 2. So I'm going to press F2 and rename it torso.2, and then rename this one F2. Sorry, F2 torso.3. Okay, then I'm going to press Shift A to make a new bone, and I'm going to go ahead and move it here. Get my tools here. I'm going to rotate this. So I'm going to make different bones for my tail. Okay, if you have a little small tail, you might just need 2 of these. If you have a longer one like mine, you might need a little more. And I'm just trying to put them here on these points. Not necessarily points, but kind of where it waves out. You can press G to kind of free move these. Okay, so I'm going to press this one, press F2. So this is going to be tail.1, F2, tail.2, F2, tail.3, F2, tail.4. Okay, then what I'm going to do is subdivide all these. So subdivide, 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 subdivide. Let's see what it named them. So I have tail. Oh, I don't like the way it named it. So I should have subdivided first, but that's okay. Okay, so let me think. So I'm going to press F2. I gotta figure out a name for all these. So I have, this is tail.1 dot, I don't know, 1-1? That might get confusing. This is gonna be tail.1-2. So then all of these that are out here will be -1s. So F2 tail.2-1 tail.2-2. So if this gets confusing, you rename it how you need to. tail.3-1 and tail.3-2. F2 tail.4-1 and F2 tail.4-2. Okay, well, that's confusing. Okay, so if you have another fin, like I have this one on top, we're going to make a new bone for that. So Shift A. And if you're not sure where to put it, just holler at me and ask, and we'll figure it out, okay? And whatever part you think is going to move, that's kind of where you're going to want to put it, okay? Let's see, F2, I'm going to put maybe top fin dot 1, because I'm going to put also one here just in case. So Shift A and F2 top fin dot 2. Okay. This one here, if it's a little bit bigger, you probably want to subdivide it, and then of course go check the name. So I'm going to press Shift A to add a new bone. I'm going to go ahead and drag this down. So right now all of these are not in the center of my guy over here. So let me select all my bones. And we want to place these here in the center. Actually, let me grab my fish and place my fish in the center. I think this, wait, what? Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, check back in front for now. I'm gonna grab this, oh, no, sorry. Go back to edit mode with the armature selected. I'm gonna select this bone, uncheck in front for a second, and you wanna move that bone, ooh, which side? The side that's not, that is the main one, which should be here. Okay, so I want this to be right over here. And now looking at that, looks like maybe check in front again. Let me click on this one. We do just kind of want this a little bit more coming into like the okay, so now I'm facing this way. I'm gonna check in front. I'm gonna click on this one. I know it was a little bit out, so I'm gonna just move it out a little bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna extrude it. Let me get a frontal view here. So E, and move it here, whichever way. So if you have a tip of your fin, you want this to be at the tip of it. Mine's kind of rounded, so it's kind of hard to tell where the tip is. Okay, so you want to uncheck in front and just kind of see what you got. I'm going to see if I need to move this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to subdivide this. So go ahead and select it, right click, subdivide, and you just determine whether you think that you need 1 or 2 cuts. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that many. Okay, so now we're going to start renaming these. Okay, so I'm going to press F2. I only have this one set of fins, so I'm going to do fin 1, F2, fin.2, F2, fin.3, F2, fin.4. If you have any other fins, you want to do that again for any other fin you have. Okay, so now what you're going to do is any fins that you need to also appear on the other side, which is, for me, it's just going to be this one. You're going to highlight over those. You're going to go to Armature, Names, and Auto Name Left and Right. So now you'll see if I click on these are all have a .r behind them, or if it's on the left side, it might have a .l. Okay, either way, that's fine. Real quickly, I'm going to go back to object mode, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this mirror there. I'm going to go ahead and do it for all of my objects here. Be sure not to join the eye together, so we're going to move the eyeball, but this one to this one could be joined, so I'm going to Control J to join that. But I do want this one separate, but I still want to apply my modifier for that. I'm going to Control J this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, yeah, I can join all of this together. Control J. So right now, the only thing that is separate are my eye. Is my eye. For now. I don't know yet if I want to do that one. Okay, so now back to, with the armature selected, go back to edit mode. Looking at this fish, if I'm the fish, this is my right side and this is my left side. So we actually want that to change. So I'm going to highlight all of these again. I'm going to go to Armature, Names, and Flip Name. So now they should be all .l, because this is, you always want to name it the way that it is for the character. Not like, obviously this here is my right side. This is my left side. But you want to name your names according to as if you were the character. So now you'll highlight the one of your fins that you have if you have multiple, and we're going to go to Armature, Symmetrize, and then that puts that there on the other side. Then if I were to click on these, they should all be named .r since it's on the right side, and these are .l. Okay, so now we have to parent our bones. So go ahead and get a good frontal view here. Click on your head bone, hold shift and click on your torso bone. We're going to press Control P and keep offset to parent that. Then we're going to click on the torso.2, hold shift, click on torso, Control P, keep offset. Okay. Then you want to select your torso bone, hold shift, select the root bone, Control P, keep offset. So now we're going to click on this tail 1.2. Hold shift, click this back torso one and Control P, keep offset. You should see this dotted line appear, and you're going to do that for all of these. Okay, Control P, keep offset. Any other fins that you have on this back end, you would want to do that for. Okay, then we want to do our fin. So let's go ahead and select this one. Okay, looking at this, I feel like it needs to be, do I have this? I feel like this needs to be scooted over, but I have to do the same thing for this one. Why does that one look better? Oh, so all of these are just, these are the new ones I made. Okay, so these are a little bit farther out than the other ones, as you can see. So I'm just going to scooch this in here. Okay. Now check in front. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one and hold shift and click this head bone here. So it should be the one closest to here, okay? And Control P, keep offset. Then I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Click this bone here, hold shift, click the head bone, Control P, keep offset. Okay. If you have any other fins that I don't have and you're not sure where to parent them, just let me know and I'll help you figure that out. Okay, so now we need to test the bones, okay? So let's go ahead and head to pose mode. Let's click on our root. And I'm just going to press G. So you see if I move this root, oh, I forgot to parent those. So let me go back. edit mode. These, oh sorry, this one I'm gonna hold shift parent to the head. This one I might parent to here. So control P, parent, keep offset. Okay. Now go back to pose mode. Let's see if I rotate. See how all the fish would rotate if I move my root bone. Okay, if I have my torso and I rotate, that is basically the same thing. If I have my head, if I were to move the head, you can see the fins up here are going to move with it. This should just move alone. Let's see if I move that. Okay. But if I move this for some reason by itself, it would move that up, but I don't think I would be doing that. Okay. These should move free. If I move this backbone here, you can see how it's moving all of those at the same time. Even could flutter it that way. And let's check these out. Whoops. Okay. Just kind of make sure that all these bones here are kind of working out. If I move this head, everything is moving forward like that. Okay, once it looks good, you can come up here and rename it fish underscore rig. Or if you have a name for your fish that you'd rather use, you can do that too. Okay, if they're all working out, now's a great time to save your progress. I'm gonna pause on object mode. You're gonna select your fish, hold shift, select the armature, right click parent, and we're going to parent with automatic weights. Okay, so this doesn't always work the first time. Let's go ahead and now select the armature and go to pose mode. Okay. I'm gonna click on this head. Okay. I'm gonna rotate the, oop. It's moving the fish, good. Let's see. Kind of want to try, okay, that's moving, that's good. Let's see if I want to move this fin. Pretty good. It kind of sinks in the body, so we want to fix that. Make sure you undo as you transform it. Let's see about this one. Same thing, okay. And that's pretty good. And hopefully yours is also good and you're not having any issues. So I'm going to go back to object mode. So what we're going to do is click on our armature and go ahead and go to weight paint. Sorry, click on your character and go to weight paint. And you want to come here and find that head bone if your eye is not moving. And just want to add in this eye. Okay, I'm gonna go back on this, go to edit mode, click on the head, and I'm gonna hover over this and select all of this eye and assign it to the head. Okay, so then if I go to object mode, click on this head, edit and pose. Oop. Now that eye's better. Okay. Save. Okay, so the problem we had here was the fin. So let's go ahead and select the... Oh, go back to object mode, select your fish, take it into edit mode, and what we're going to do is we're going to find these fins down here, which is fin1.l, whatever. Okay, so if I push select, why is not even the fin there? That's crazy. If I get this one, select, what? Three, select. 4, select. Okay, so the left side is, this is right, this is left side. So what I want to do is, okay, there it is. I'm going to press L and select just the fish, and I'm going to remove it from fin 1. remove it from fin 2, from fin 3, from fin 4. Okay, then we have the right ones, remove from these, because we don't want the fish to move at all when we're moving our fin. Okay. Let me just look at these. I don't know, I'm gonna leave that one for now. So let's go back to object mode, select our armature, select pose mode. Now if I grab this one, and it's not messing with our fish, which is good. Yeah, that's not right. So let me go back and let's see. Let me look at this one. So I'm going to go to object mode and weight. I'm going to look at the weights first. I'm going to click on the nose. Okay. Okay, let me click on the head. Let's go back to object, pose mode. Maybe this should not so much be parented to that. So I don't think that's right. So let me click on this. Oh, object. Edit mode. I don't know if this is going to work, but... I'm going to clear that one. And I'm going to parent this one to the back. So click here, Control P. Keep offset. Now, I don't know if doing that messed up my rig, so we'll have to see. Pose mode. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is better. And make sure that I clear transform all, because I don't know if I messed anything up. Okay, so our armature is done. This is going to be a separate grade for you, so go ahead and get it in a spot where I can see like both of your little fins there, and you'll screenshot this. So Windows Shift S. Don't forget to click on the little thing that comes down here and save it. And then you'll turn in your armature for there.